updated 900 square foot casita where Elvis Presley worked out in 1967 while filming a Western in Sedona. If that's not worth $24 million, then I don't know what is. Welcome back to the Daily Arizona Update. My name is Cole Rep, and I'm a real estate agent in the state of Arizona, helping you understand the ins and outs of Arizona. Today we're discussing the craziest homes for sale in all of the state, from 2 billion square foot ranch to a home that was designed for swingers, and even a home with $300,000 in Nike Jordans. It's insane. Let's get right into it. So I went through 24,397 different homes, and I picked out some of the most expensive homes for you to see in different cities. So there are no overlap outside of Scottsdale because, well, it's Scottsdale and things get crazy there. So starting off, we have Paradise Valley with being the most expensive home for sale currently on the market. So this is actually a home that's for sale as a rendering. It says here that it's going to be built in 2026, and it is listed by Joanne Levinson. Why does that name sound so familiar? No, not Jan Levinson from The Office, but Joanne. So looking at this home, it's hard to say because it's a render, and you really never know what's going to go through or not. But this thing is sick. I mean, there's no windows in the rendering, but if it turns out to be anything like this, this is next level. I couldn't even imagine getting ready in something like this. Honestly, if this is a bath, that might even stress me out. Bathing in the floor like that. Full lounge, game room, full bedroom, movie theater, obviously. This looks like the outside of the Phoenix Art Museum. I mean, this place is sick, but it's a rendering, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. If this happens, I will make sure to update you. The next is a home that is for sale that is a famous ranch. It is the historic Fort Rock Ranch in Seligman, Arizona. Yes, you are seeing this correctly. That does say 2,294,610,120 square feet, or formerly known as 52,677 acres. I mean, that's insanity. So this was originally listed for $42 million, and it is in Seligman, Arizona. You might be asking yourself, what is it for today? Well, $38 million a year later. Who is going to buy this? I have no idea. I have not seen nearly enough Yellowstone to be sold on this thing. But I mean, if you're looking for a full-time job, if you got a ton of money, if you win the $1 billion lottery and you're saying, screw it, I'm just going to live off the land forever and do all the cool cowboy things that you could ever imagine, I mean, this is it. Indoor pool, obviously, not filled up. I mean, that's for you to worry about. Don't even stress it. It looks like just the one house, maybe, that is super mediocre, mid. Okay, a little workshop, a couple barns. Okay, a couple smaller houses, lake. Just a lot of land. I mean, the craziest part about all this is imagine the photographer. Is he literally flying in a plane to try to get around this place? I mean, there's 128 photos, and he probably took 500. Is this the plane that he took just to get in to try to get around this? Are they taking an RV, an ATV? Mate, how is he taking... This had to have been a week-long photography trip. I wouldn't even be surprised. Next up, we have Sedona 333 Schnebly Hill Road. I mean, that goes hard. 24 acres in Uptown Sedona. This has been listed for 293 days. Property is sold as is for $29 million. And lucky for you, this has been listed for 300 days, but it is your special day. That's an arrow. That is not your special day. This is another arrow. God, what is happening? Look at this. Listed for $29,900,000. Now it is discounted to $29,899,000. If you're looking for 24 acres, they just discounted this. I mean, $100 off? You're kidding me. This is a steal. Somebody scoop this up right now. 24 acres. You have this entire plot of land. They're wanting a developer. They're wanting someone that doesn't care. They're selling it all as is. The building's pretty cool. It looks like some sort of city building almost. Maybe a hotel. I don't know enough about Sedona. It's great, but it's also super chaotic when you are in Sedona. There's just so much of a market. Right now, the Airbnb market there is just basically destroyed everything. The rates just don't work. People that have Airbnbs on hard money loans are getting foreclosed on. This larger residence is on 3.1 acres, built in 2018, and is an updated 900 square foot casita where Elvis Presley worked out in 1967 while filming a Western in Sedona. If that's not worth $24 million, then I don't know what is. If he didn't die on that toilet, then it is not for me. I stand on that. Next up, we have 2671 Highway 82 in Patagonia, Arizona, famously known as the place that no one knows exists. This place is 1,730 acres of deeded land, which includes grandfathered surface and groundwater rights. So if you're worried about running out of water in Arizona, this is the place to be. 75,750,840 acres, or square feet rather. These are numbers that are so large that they almost make me think that I don't know how to do math because they're just so massive. Ooh, honestly, respect the photographer. Original, beautiful archways. That is right. Those are good archways. I respect a man that knows good archways. I mean, I can't even be mad about that. Custom built-in liquor cabinet. Obviously, you're spending $25 million. You might be thinking, do I have a custom-built liquor cabinet? Yes, of course. Do I have blank slate kitchen cabinets and countertops with a retro oven? Yeah, of course. For $25 million, why would you not have that? I'm expecting nothing less. Is that an Old Navy American flag blanket? I'm sure it is. Original box beam ceilings with twin-size mattresses. Oh my God, natural light. There's natural light. Boys, there is natural light in this spacious bathroom. I mean, if this isn't going to get the thing sold, then I don't know what is. Oh, this is actually kind of sick. I love lighting behind the bookshelves. Laundry center? You're shitting me. Another one of those things where you go, how long was the photographer there? It looks like he was just there on the main set of residences. He just went in this compound. And then he maybe got the drone out and then said, screw it. We'll take a picture of the grass that's leading up to the place. But that one's cool. Next up, we have 25 million in Scottsdale. Now, this is not going to be nearly as exciting. It's going to look sick, right? I mean, this place is beautiful. Obviously, we all love it. This thing's incredible. The swing, I mean, that's got to be beautiful. On a rainy day in that swing, I lose my mind. Sauna, of course. All of it looks good. I mean, you can't complain. But it's Scottsdale. It's not nearly as exciting as what could you get for $12,299,751 in Buckeye, Arizona? You can get one rendered 55-plus community home. You're kidding me? No, I am not. You can get a brand new single-level home in 55-plus active adult community in Buckeye for $12,299,781. If this isn't a deal, I don't know what is. Yes, you're right. You might be asking yourself, Cole, I've seen a house here that was over 324,000 square feet. What am I getting in Buckeye? 10,000. That's right. You're getting a 10,000 square foot acre. Ooh, you're also getting 3,600 square feet interior and, dare I say, 3.5 bathrooms. If you're looking for a deal in Buckeye, do I have news for you? This initially was listed for $1.2 million. Great news. It's going up $12.299 million. If this isn't the greatest deal of the year, I don't know what is. Next up, we have Flagstaff. This is on O'Leary Street. This thing is pretty cool looking. Let's see what they're selling. Unparalleled portfolio of 4 massive deluxe vacation rental homes. What is a better time to sell vacation homes than right now, as the market's in a obviously fantastic position? I mean, the place is beautiful. If you're not in real estate and you're just going through photos, I would love for you to comment down below. How fast are you scrolling through photos? So sometimes when I'm just with other people in real estate, we're going like this. And we're like, we've seen one kitchen, we've seen it all. This is it. But if you're watching that, that seems like a terrible viewing experience, right? So these are cool. $12 million for a potential investment. I'm curious. So this is on This is on regular residential, not under multiple dwellings, which means it's typically not going to give you a cap rate for this. But I'm curious if they list it. 30% year over year NOI growth. Okay, I don't think a lot of these numbers mean anything. We'd have to see an actual P&L. Plus, what are you looking like on the financing on this sort of thing? This is always interesting. It's been listed for 187 days. Obviously, it's not flying off the shelves. So who knows? Next, we have outside of Arizona, which means nothing. This just means it is further than they would like to list, which it looks like you're just getting the hot springs. Sleeping Buffalo Hot Springs is a rare, fully operational resort located in the heart of Montana's. Okay, so they're not even in. When they say outside of Arizona, they mean they're outside of Arizona. This is just in Montana. That's what I'm getting at on here. I mean, that's just beautiful, right? If you're looking for a full resort, yes, you do get those snacks. That is a part of the ownership. I know you were gonna ask, hey, do I get the Lay's chips? That's exactly right. Again, this might be a terrible viewing experience. You just gotta let me know. Just some beds. I mean, we're going through nothing crazy here. If you're looking for a business, I don't know if this is the one. But if it has an RV park, that could be potential. That'd be interesting to look into. But clearly, it was listed for 15 million. Now it's at 10 million. It's not flying off the shelves. Mesa, Arizona. For some reason, the map is not loading today, which is just beautiful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this up, and we're gonna put this right in Google Maps. We're going old school, okay? Ooh, right in Las Sendas. So this is gonna be like Northeast Mesa. Yeah. So typically you have Mesa. You have Mesa here, essentially. Kind of this area. So Mesa is really, really big. This is a really nice pocket. There's nice pockets in here as well, just different. But this is going to be the most mountainous. So this is going to be right on the mountain, it looks like, right on the edge. Custom built home in this community. I don't think our little guy can even be allowed in here because these are all gated communities for the most part. All of these have little different entry gates for different subdivisions. But another render. The thing that's interesting about this is supposed to be $10 million in Mesa, and there's not a lot of photos that are really that helpful. Obviously, it's going to be beautiful, but if you're spending $10 million, I don't know if I'm going to Las Sendas. I love Mesa, but I'm probably going Scottsdale, or I'm going even South Gilbert, if I'm being honest. Okay, next up, we have a home in Scottsdale, and this one was about $300,000 in Jordans. Beautiful putting green. You have unlimited parking. I mean, you can invite at least 10 of your family members if you have 10 of them that you love. These look like these are, I'm guessing, heat lamps for outside. If that's the case, that is sick. Mini splits throughout the whole thing, just in case. More mini splits. You've got some caps here for some extra lighting if you need. Really beautiful kitchen. Ooh, this is cool looking. And this is 18 million, so keep in mind, when we're comparing this to this home for 25 million, obviously we haven't looked at the map, 85255, and then this one is same zip code. So different, but for 18 million so far, I don't mind any of this. I almost prefer it. I love when they do lighting on the ceiling. It looks beautiful. This one's got a cold plunge, obviously. And then here are $300,000 worth of Jordans, full size basketball court, sick backyard. I like this better than the $25 million house. Full spectators booth. Obviously, you're gonna need seats. You're gonna have to get suites for your basketball court. Golf sim, kitchen in there, locker room, obviously, right? You might even need an away team and a home team locker room. I mean, who's to say, right? This house is really cool. It comes fully furnished. Absolutely beautiful. $18.5 million. The great news about this is clearly they are willing to bargain with you because it was listed at 23 million. Now it's 18. So this is something that you're interested in. There is a deal to be had here. And it also says seller will carry, which is interesting what kind of mortgage they're going to be holding on this. So if you go in, Brett and Susan Hart, it's all public information. It looks like they picked it up for $920,000, but this is what matters here. So they have a loan. Ooh. They have a loan on this for $35 million. Which is super interesting. I'm not going to look into the doc and get too into the weeds here. I find it hard to believe that this wouldn't be with another property, that this somehow isn't one note that's on multiple, and they're picking it out here because there's no way a company would give them $35 million for this home and they're going to go back and sell for 18. That seems like a tough day. But you never know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This last house, we have the swingers house. This one is crazy because it's just an average house in kind of this Papago Park area. It's North Tempe, and then also if you go right on the east side of Scottsdale Road, this turns into Scottsdale. So an interesting little zip code selection here. I've got one listed on Coronado, just up the way up here. And then I've got one coming soon in a few months down here in, I'm not going to say the street name for privacy's sake, but in this neighborhood, it is super interesting to say, you know, you go 5 streets up and then you got people coming to this place, really just having a good time. Who cares, really, at the end of the day? Let them do their thing. Beautiful artwork, obviously. Put that right out, front and center. Now you got some graphic design LEDs with the curtains, with the respectful curtains. These curtains are respectful. You gotta be aware of your neighbors there. Flamingo, AI art. Who doesn't love AI art? Apparently it's all the new rage. Panda in a pool. Who's gonna be mad about that? Pineapple room, obviously. Look that one up on Google. Ooh, woman with 2 lions. That's also great. Full stripping pole. Why not? Laundry. You need laundry, of course. And the rest of the house is a pretty nice spot. I mean, it's really not a bad house. It is surprising that they were able to list it like this and sell it. It was listed for $890,000 and then sold for $610,000. So obviously they're out of their mind a little bit, but I mean, shout out the buyer. I'm curious, is it a human or an entity? Nope, it's John and Laura. Shout out John and Laura. They said, you know what? Get us in there. Get us into that master bedroom. With that, it's a wrap. Today is September 8th, 2025. Let me know which house you'd pick up today. Is it Scottsdale? Is it Swingers? I don't know. There's great choices to be had. See you tomorrow.